Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rob at Next Truck Sales. I want to introduce you to our 2012 Mack CHU613 Pinnacle Heavy Spec. This Mack has an MP8 505 horsepower. It has an 18-speed manual, a 14.6000 front, and 46 rears. It's got full locking differentials and a wet kit. I'll take you for a walk through the truck and explain to you about the process if you're watching this video from the US and have questions about the importation process, taxes, etc. So, I'll take you up to the front here. It's got a set forward axle, a chrome bumper that's actually straight, and we've got brand new Goodyear Marathon RSAs. These are 12R 22.5, and you need to have the 12R in order to have the 14.6 rating. I'm going to pop up the hood and give you a good look underneath here. Lift this up. I'm going to put the phone down for one moment. Well, that was easy. Unlike some of the Peterbilts and really long hood trucks, that one popped up quite easily. These are brand new. We installed them. They are 12R 22.5s, load range H, and they have a 14.6000 rating. If you look here, you'll see it's an MP8 505. I'm going to get this thing running, but not at this moment. I'll just take you quickly through the truck. You can see we've had the frame sandblasted and painted. We've greased the chassis. We'll do the service and DOT on this truck. And we will sell the truck with a fresh DOT. Now, inside the truck, I'll go there in a minute and I'll explain some of the features of that. But just for now, I'll take you through here. You can see we've sandblasted and painted. Everything is dry. And we polished the aluminum air tank, the battery box. We haven't polished those steps, but it's got the stainless steel after treatment cover, another stainless steel after treatment cover. Here we've got a 150-gallon fuel tank that's been polished. You can see we've got the wet kit on here hooked up. Actually, that's a nice setup here, the way that that's connected. You've got steps going up the side. Michelin, Virgin. Those are probably 40% tread, the front drives, and these are probably closer to 60 to 70%. They are X-Line Energy Ds, closed shoulders. Okay, I'll take you around the back here. We've got LED reverse lamp and 4 LED taillights. You can see that's the big axle with the locker on there. Give you a look, drum brakes all around. And you can see the nice job that the guy did on the painting of the frame. You can see, I'll wipe it off a bit. You can see it's pretty shiny. Okay, these are also around, man, this one here is probably closer to 80% tread. Michelin 11R 22.5s. And these here are probably 50%. We've got a Holland. This is a tank height. This is higher than usual. A Holland FW35. And we got a big open space here. It looks like maybe at one point this thing had an APU hanging off of here because we've got this bracket, or who knows. Okay, so I'll give you a look at the back here. And we got a couple of sacks. We've got a polished fuel tank, small dent on there, but nothing too dramatic. A little bit of corrosion going on the bottom of the bunk. Again, this is a 9-year-old truck. It's seen winters in Canada, so there is a little bit of corrosion, but not bad overall. Give you a look inside of here. We've got owner's manual. We've got, I don't know what that is. A bungee cord and some leftover stuff in here, and it looks like a first aid kit. Okay, I'm going to take you through the cab. It's got the nice interior. It's not really leather. It's a nice feeling material, but I don't think it's leather. It feels close to leather. It's certainly a good synthetic. Seats overall in pretty decent shape. That looks like that was maybe stitched up by someone at one point. The leather steering wheel has a little bit of wear. It's been taped here, so it's not opening up, but this side of the steering wheel is in good shape. Let me fire it up here. Get the key. Okay, I'm gonna get some lights on in here. So, get the cruise on. So you get your PTO switches there. I've got your locking diff. One of the locking diff switches is there. The other interaxle locker is there. We've got Mack Bluetooth. We've got cruise, traction, and your Jake. Now, if you look here, you're going to see on the speedo, this is in kilometers, we'll need to convert that to a mile per hour, and there is actually a switch there where we can change it over. I believe that's coordinated through the setup. Let me just verify that. Units, so when we do that units, I believe if we go here, I'll need to confirm that. I might have to go to the dealer. I can see that it says MPH there, you can see it, but it's not illuminated. I'll have to figure out how we do it. It might be a dealer programming thing, and we can go in and get that changed so that that shows miles per hour. It's got 774 miles. We've got power locks, power mirrors, power windows. And I'll just take you quickly through some of the gauges here. Okay, now it's got an 18-speed manual. Let me give you a good wide perspective of the inside of this. Okay, and here's your sun visor. Okay, we've got a cupboard in here. We've got a hole in here. It looks like somebody kind of forced it, but it does go up. We've got a Webasto bunk heater. It had an inverter, no longer. And then your heating and air conditioning unit. Over here we've got what looks like it used to be a refrigerator. It's a homemade cupboard. It is what it is. It's a used truck. We will put a new mattress on here in a bag, so that it will be, you don't have to go out and find your own mattress. We will supply you with that. We just are waiting on our mattress order to arrive. And then if you come over here, you'll see the controller for that Webasto bunk heater, and then you've got the heating controls that will run with the truck. So this is a stand-up sleeper. I'm 5'9" and a bit, and I've got at least 6 inches above my head. So you've got plenty of room here. You've got side vent windows as well. And we've got a kind of a basic air ride seat on the right hand side. It's not as fancy as this one, but it is an air ride seat, and it is the same material and it matches. So as far as the process goes for importing the vehicle from Canada to the US, the way that it works is that we will we agree on the selling price of the truck. We send you a contract with payment instructions. You're going to send us the money for that truck. Once we receive the money, we send the truck out to do the DOT. When the DOT is ready, we ship the truck, and depending on where you are, it's either going to go to Flint, Michigan, or it's going to go to Niagara Falls, New York, and it has to sit there for 2 weeks. Now that's not our rule, that's a US customs rule. It sits there for 2 weeks, and then when we know that the truck is released, and you can go pick it up, and it's usually 2 weeks to the day, but not always guaranteed. You'll go pick it up, and we will ship you the title, ship you the trip permit, and you drive it home. And we'll also give you, by about that time, we receive a bunch of other paperwork from customs, and you'll take that paperwork along with the title, and you'll go get your local title for the truck. Now, also important to note, there's no surprise taxes. We don't charge any taxes, and unless there's taxes that get charged at your end when you go register the vehicle, there's no taxes that are charged on this sale. So if you see that the truck is a good deal, it's because of the Canadian exchange. It's not that there's something wrong with it or that there's a surprise tax that's going to hit you. It's simply a matter of the fact that we're paying, we're $1.27, $1.28 right now, and the trucks are cheaper. So that's the process. Let me take you outside. We'll go look at this engine running, and then I'll give you my number, or you can give me a call. interested in this truck, give us a call. My number is 844-489-8789. It's 844 Heavy Trucks, HVYTRUX. And we can talk about making a deal on this truck. It's got 2012 Mack CHU613. 844-489-8789. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.